This is Uthred and this is Conflict of Nations World War III, Day 10, and I'm playing as Indonesia. Welcome, guys, to Day 10, and apologies for not being able to record or do some vlog for Day 6 to 9. And apologies for that. I wasn't able to record because of my very busy schedule lately, and I've been doing some personal stuff that needs to be attended to. But I do have some materials that are ready for to be shared. But for the meantime, uh, I'm just gonna go ahead and provide you with the updates of the game. We're gonna go through and check the players around the map, as we have already spotted some good players, potential players that could be a potential um, you know opponents in the middle game as well as the late game. Okay, so let's start with the geography. So how the map looks like at day 10. So as you can see, um, Borneo Island is already Indonesian, as well as Brunei. So we've conquered Malaysia already. And remember, during my first few vlogs, I told you guys that I will be focusing more on the island nation of Philippines and then into Australia. But things have changed, and as you can see, I am now taking over Myanmar as well as Thailand. So, why did I change my mind? Okay, so the first reason is that these two nations has no they're bots. They are their players actually left. I'm not sure, but um, let me check if they did left the game. Okay, so you go to the news and then um, select enemies, and then from here you will be able to see the news all about your enemy. So let's check. I'm not sure if Myanmar or Thailand have quit the game, but I haven't seen any reports about them quitting the game. Okay, so I think they're still here. Okay, I think they're still here. They haven't completely left the game because in order for you to be kicked out, you have to leave for 2 days. I think you have to be out for 2 days, and you will be declared, or um, your the boss will take over your country. So they haven't left the game. Probably they are checking in and out of the game. So yeah, they're still here, but they're not doing anything. As at this point, for Myanmar, he still has one city, uh, unconquered city. It's a component city of Mitkina. Okay, it's difficult to pronounce, but sorry if I'm butchering those words. But okay, so only one more city left to be conquered for Myanmar, and for Thailand, we're already on our way to the last city, which is Ratchathani, and we'll be conquering this country here. So so now it has appeared that Thailand um, has 2 units of motorized infantry in this province. So that's not gonna be good. It will be I will be taking in a lot of casualties if I will take this city. So my 21st Recon Division is 2 hours away, 2.5 hours away from Ubon Ratchathani. So if I will check, let's check the stats here. So my attack damage is 15.4, with my hit points is 100, and The 4th Infantry Battalion has 30 hit points with a defense points of 12.5. So in our first clash, I will probably lose um, one unit. I'm not sure. Probably not. But yeah, I will be taking a lot of damage. So on my second attack, maybe since this infantry unit has 25% entrenchment defense, additional 25% defense, then that means I will only be able to deal around 4 points. I mean 12, somewhere around that number. So that means I will need to it will take 3 hours for me to capture Ubon Ratchathani. Okay, and I could possibly lose one or two units here. I think just one, but let's see. I have no choice. I don't have strikers, so I'll have to march my troops there and accept whatever casualties that I'm gonna get. I hate getting casualties at the early part of the game because every unit is important. You know, one unit is important, and it usually takes one more than a day to replace them. So losing one is really not is something that that has to be avoided. Okay, so anyway, uh, that's fine. That's the last city for Thailand, and then we're gonna clean it up and then capture the remaining land. So we're not gonna leave Myanmar and Thailand unconquered. So we're gonna make sure that they are completely conquered and wiped out in the map. Um, okay. For Myanmar, I'm not sure if he still has resistance. He probably still has two infantry units here in his last remaining city of Myitkyina. Okay. And if we'll check the scoreboard, Indonesia is already at the fourth place. Okay, we have 56 units available. Most of those units are Navy as well as National Guards. I'm gonna try and see if I can provide you with an update of my troop count. Okay, so in Myanmar, as you can see, I always leave two National Guards as garrison on all of my conquered cities until they are pacified, until there's no more threat of those cities rebelling or going rogue. Okay, so we're moving our National Guards here to garrison the cities that we have captured before we can move our forces into another offensive. So yeah, we're consolidating our hold here in Mandalay, and then once the surrounding provinces have been captured, and once my National Guard, the garrison arrives, yeah, this one, the 19 transport unit. Once this arrives in Mandalay in 5 hours, then we will proceed to the last city. Okay. Okay. So yeah, that's my troop count. So yeah, for Thailand, yeah, I have a few troops here. Majority of my troops is in Myanmar because Myanmar is bigger. Myanmar has more lands, and Thailand is about to be conquered. Okay, so also I want to update you with my naval units. I did have a lot of progress with my navy. I already have the 16 task force here uh, with a stack of 3 ships. So that's level 1 destroyer, and then 2 destroyers, and then 1 frigate. And then I'm also going on the offensive also against the Philippines. So we cannot wait. You know, the Philippines will get stronger and stronger. I think this nation is already controlled by bots. So if we left this country, then he might get strong, and it might be difficult for me to capture. So I'll have to eliminate the enemy already, the garrison here in Manila, and we're gonna capture Manila, and then we're gonna capture each cities one by one before we capture the rest of the provinces. So I think this whole campaign here will last for probably a week one more week to finish this off, this whole campaign with Myanmar and Thailand, as well as the Philippines. So there. So the 18 task force is composed of three frigates and two destroyers. Okay, so we are now in the process of creating a multiple task force. So that's gonna be our advantage here. Our navy will be our advantage. Okay, let's check the event here. Okay, so recruiting office completed in Medan. Okay. So I've been building recruiting office because I am now low in manpower. So I have level 1 recruiting office in all of my homeland cities, as well as on those cities that I plan to annex, such as this one. Naypyidaw. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. I'm sorry. But yeah, and we're continuously still producing National Guards. Okay. Now again, why did I diverted my forces? Why didn't I focus on the island nations? So yeah, number one is because Thailand and Myanmar um, have left the game, so I can take advantage. And they're also at war. When they left the game, they were at war. So I took advantage, and those cities will provide me with those important resources that I need in order for me to conquer the other islands here, including Australia as well as New Zealand. So I needed the resources that I'm gonna get from Myanmar and Thailand. Okay, that's the reason why I am capturing them. And then once they're done, then we'll finish up Philippines. And I really wanted to go to Australia, but I think Australia is back in the game because recently there's a news saying that Australia have declared war against New Zealand. So Australia is back in the game. So um, let's see what's gonna happen. So okay, okay. Now let's check the scoreboard. Okay, so Indonesia is now the fourth place, and we have Italy first place. Second will be Bolivia, and then third is Germany. Now this is something that I want you to see, guys. So Italy's profile is rank 12. He was a member since February 16 this year. His skill death ratio is 1.05. There, pretty good. Mostly play in mobile, but he has no victories yet with 8 games. Okay, and he's part of the ONU coalition. And then we have Bolivia here, Lord of the Ice. Okay, Bolivia. And his user profile. Okay, 1.38. Recently joined last June 19. One win, coalition victory with only 2 games. So this is his second game. All right, so very good for Bolivia. So uh, he didn't pursue multiple games. So I think he's trying to focus and will try to win this game. Does he have a coalition? Oh, look at this. Okay, he conquered Chile, Paraguay, Peru, and is now going against Ecuador, as well as Colombia. Oh, Peru. So this is Peru. So Peru have conquered Colombia, and Bolivia is now conquering Peru. And Bolivia has an alliance. Oh, okay. So he's solo. He has a coalition with himself. And then this is Italy. Okay, as you can see, Italy is the top player, but yeah, he conquered most of his surrounding countries like Austria, Slovenia, Croatia, Bosnia, Albania, Serbia, and he's also going up against Morocco here. Yeah, this was Algeria. Algeria was conquered by Morocco, and at this point, Morocco is going down. So this was an interesting thing that happened here in the European theater. So Morocco was a good player. Let me show you. Morocco, where are you? Um, there you go. Morocco is a good player. So he is a veteran, and he was a member since 2018, and his kill death ratio is 1.08 with with only one win. But I'm not, yeah, he's a veteran, but he has no wins yet. But he did give this coalition here, the ONU coalition. There you go. So Germany, Italy, Romania, and Spain. He did give them a little bit of a fight before he goes down, before he went down. So as you can see, Spain is already conquering most of Morocco. By the way, uh, Morocco was able to land some of his troops in Malaga and was able to capture all the way to Lisbon also. Lisbon, okay. However, because of the might of Germany, okay, let's go to Germany. Germany is the third place here, and this one is something that that will interest you guys. So Germany has been a member since 2017. I think that he is the most experienced player in this game, and um, his kill death ratio is 3.65, and he mostly play using PC. Okay, with 20 wins and 2 solo victories out of 103. So this is a serious player. This one knows how to play the game, and I think this will be my he will be my nemesis at the end of the game if I can survive up to that, up to the late game. So I just want to compare. So my stats is 3.57 and his is 3.65 with 8,000 kills. Damn. So I've been studying his move and checking his preferred units, and I think the reason why he has high kill death ratio is because um, he prioritized building strike fighters. So he builds strike fighters, many of them, and then just like how I do the game, just like how I play, I use strike fighters supporting my infantry while my infantries advance and capture enemy provinces. So he's doing the same thing that I'm doing. We have the same strategy. So yeah, I've been monitoring Germany because I'm really sure that Germany will be my nemesis, my arch nemesis here at the end of the game, or on the later game, if I will survive, or if both of us will still be available. And I've been planning also for that inevitability. So if he is using strike fighters, then I have to counter that, right? What should I use to counter it? Then I need air superiority or ASF, and also I need SAM launchers. So those are the units that I need. Yeah, he is a veteran. He has a lot of games. He knows he had lots of wins already, but it doesn't mean that we cannot defeat him. It doesn't mean that he is unbeatable in the game. Okay, since we will be using the same units, there's nothing special with this doctrine. I think he is using the European doctrine. I'm not sure. I'm still not sure with the doctrines here. Okay, and also his disadvantage is he doesn't have a naval yard powerful enough to build him a navy. Okay, so I think that's one of my major advantage here. So, and that's also the reason why I am continuously producing ships and producing task force, because that's my main advantage. Um, the time comes that we face each other, then I'll have much stronger navy to face him and do blockades in Europe. So, and then I'm gonna focus more on ASF instead of strike fighters. ASF to counter his strikers. And also I'm gonna start building SAM launchers, though at this point I still don't need them, but I will probably have to upgrade to research them already, so um, I can start building them. So SAM launchers, okay, where are you? There you go. Mobile SAM launchers, okay. We'll have to start researching this in order for me to be able to produce them. Okay, so there. So those are my those are the players that we have to watch out for. Those are the good players with lots of experience. This one is also an experienced player. Okay. Yeah, but yeah, those are the three top players that we have to watch out for. Also, let's check the coalitions here. We have ONU. ONU has I think they have the highest points. So 686, followed by Africa at 625. So Africa as a coalition is also something that I have to watch out for. So they are now gaining domination of Africa. Okay, they are becoming uncontested in Africa already. Okay, with they'll still have to capture Mali and Ethiopia here, as well as Kenya. Okay, and then Egypt. So Egypt is still active. Okay, but France is gaining ground in Africa. So war between Europe and Africa is going to happen. It's inevitable. Okay. So we have to watch out for that. So Russia is active and is taking. Do you still have Moscow? Okay. So Russia is still active and is now um, he is at war with Ukraine. Okay. And Belarus has most of the Eastern Europe under his control. So we are expecting a war. Also, another thing that I noticed is that France is in between Spain and Germany. So France is not a member of the ONU coalition, but he's in the middle of the two nations that are part of the ONU. And France is boosting up his naval yards. So my worry is that if France joins ONU at the later part of the game, uh, France might have a powerful navy. I really hope that it's not gonna happen. Okay, so Spain is wow. Okay, so they are really working with each other, but they haven't taken France. So I really hope they take France. If they if they took France, then at least we can be assured that they won't have any fifth man. But Belarus is also a possible alliance, is also a possible member for them. Belarus is a member of the European Alliance or European coalition with Turkey. Okay, and Ayman here has, there you go. He got South Korea conquered, and he is now going up to take the rest of North Korea. He also had taken over Taipei as well as Guam, and he also has the Parcel Islands here. Parcel Islands. There. Okay. So it's growing steady, but the thing is, I have to grow fast because I will be facing a powerful coalition. So I don't have plans on joining them. I'm gonna fight them, and if I'm gonna join a coalition, it might be this one, the Asian Federation, but I'm not sure. I'm not really sure yet, or I might create my own coalition, Saxon Raiders. So China is not active, I think, because he hasn't made any move. He did not clean up Mongolia, and now Mongolia is taking some of his provinces. So this will be a mess. So this will be a good opportunity for Japan to capture China, and he needs China. He definitely needs China. If he will expand, he needs to go to China. Well, I wish that I could take China. I want to take China, but right now my priority is Australia, or maybe not. But since I don't have since I don't have diplomatic ties or relation with with Australia, then he is a threat. Okay. Okay. About the U.S. Oh, okay. So Spain is really aggressive here, going up, taking a lot of land, taking lots of lands. It's probably losing lots of troops also. Then Canada here. Okay. Still fighting back, still holding on. Okay. Well, I'm not really sure with Germany if I can win against that guy. You know, he's a veteran player, but we're gonna see. You know, his only advantage here is that he might have more gold than me because he has more wins. So in my estimate, he probably has 50,000 gold. Okay, although it's not gonna make any difference because our troops move on the same rate, on the same pace. So it's basically just a matter of strategy. But if you notice, he's very conservative in his actions, in his movement. So he decides to go for the United Kingdom. What bothers me is that he's not going against France. So a player as good as this person won't skip France if he has no relation or diplomatic uh, relationship whatsoever with this country, right? Also with Sweden and Norway. So maybe it's really just that confident, maybe. So let's see. My only advantage here is my navy, and I'm gonna bank on that. I'm gonna build it up. So I also have a national guard here. That's whose mission is to conquer all the Visayan provinces here of the Philippines. And then my 27 transport will be arriving in Manila in less than 5 hours. Okay. Now once that's done, we're gonna go for Puerto Princesa. We're gonna capture Puerto Princesa. Okay. So there's still a lot of things that could happen here. There's still a lot of things. It's still day 10. It's too early. But for the meantime, that's all my report for today. And I want to thank my friend Ayman here for checking on me for for checking what's my status because I haven't posted any vlog for 4 days. So thank you for supporting my videos. Please continue to like and share the videos, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. I might do a recap also of my Afghanistan game later. So yeah, I'll be posting 2 games for today, or 2 videos today. So again, thank you guys. I hope that you enjoyed, and if you have any questions, if you have any suggestions, please drop it in the comment section. And um, there, thank you for supporting me. So goodbye, guys.